What is going on, everybody? It's Jesse back with What Now Society. I know it has been a long time since you guys have heard from me, and I have so much to talk about. But most importantly, what we're gonna get to first is today is a big day. It is a bittersweet day and a bitter cold day, of course. Look at this shit. But anyways, today is the day that I say goodbye to the van. So, big update, everything. You'll find it out here soon. Hang in tight with me, stay warm, and we'll figure this out. But yeah, today's the day, so I'll see you guys here in just a minute. Alright everyone, what is going on? So apologize ahead of time for this camera angle. So yeah, as you saw in my intro, I have sold the van. So don't panic as I'm backing out of my driveway here if I get a little distracted. So yeah, I'll give you a quick recap here. The reason I'm looking to sell the van is over the summer I did some traveling in it. You know, I got it pretty well outfitted to the point where I could, you know, short-term travel. I took it on some camping trips, on some road trips, hung out with some friends and stuff, and I had a great time. And you know, I really enjoyed it. And the very last trip of the year I took, sorry if the phone falls, like I said, I lost my tripod. Very last trip of the year, I went camping with my grandparents, and in that trip I decided that, you know what, if I'm going to really look into doing this, I'm really going to look into this long term, you know, this is a goal, then I need something a little different. I need something I can stand up in. I need something that I can outfit a little more custom how I like. And so I fought with it for months and months. And then I did it. I posted the van online, and no one really showed a whole lot of interest for a long time. And then out of nowhere, a couple months ago, this awesome girl, Ashlee, sent me a message and said, hey, I'd like to come look at your van. She came and looked at it, and you know, like when you meet somebody and you know that the situation's right. You know that the person is right for the situation's right for the person, and this girl just is, I knew that this was the van, that this was the project for her. You know, she's a veteran of the military and a great person, and she wants to travel, and this was the kind of vehicle she wanted. And when I saw how excited she was and how connected she was to the van right off the bat, it just really moved me. And she called me back a couple days later and said she'd like to take it. And you know, I really didn't want to sell the van. I really have become attached to this van. It's been 1 year since I took it over, and it just felt right. So I said yes. And so here we are, fast forward about 2 months, and she's ready to come pick it up. Oh, sorry. She's ready to come pick it up. So you are coming along with me on my last ride in the van. And I don't think I ever talked about it on the channel. The van's name is the Jitterbug. And the reason the van's name is the Jitterbug is because, one, I had the jitters whenever I had to tell my family that I was buying and remodeling a van. And two, when I picked the van up, the first thing that came on the radio was the song Jitterbug. And so it just felt so fitting. The first thing, my first experience driving the van, instantly in my head, Jitterbug came to my mind. So you're riding along with me today on the very last ride with me in the Jitterbug. And you know, some of you have been along with me since the very beginning. You've been with me while I've, you know, from the day I brought it home from out of state to demoing it, and especially those of you that complained about me demoing it. Hey, you know, you do what you want. That's how I believe. So to rebuilding it, to my first trips, to figure out all these things. And I just want to say thank you. I want to say this huge thank you. Oh, sorry. It's a huge thank you to everybody that did that, you know, was there for me, that supported me through this whole ordeal. And one of the biggest things I can say I got out of this whole project is I have 112 subscribers on my YouTube channel. 112. Now, in YouTube terms, that's less than nothing. But in my terms, that's big. That is huge. You know, I'm all about, you know, supporting people, especially the, you know, people that support me, and just loving the people that are out there trying to create, and loving the people that are out there trying to do something different in the world and put their lives out there. You know, that takes a huge, you know, mindset and kind of person to be able to do that. And, you know, for me, sitting on the floor in my room, scared as hell to make these videos, to all I've done and what I've shown, and to see the support that I've gotten is really overwhelming. And so not only is this a goodbye to the jitterbug and a goodbye to a part of my life, but this is also a thank you to everybody that supported me. You know, especially, you know, Ashlee, I consider her a friend now. Over the last couple months, we've been talking and sharing things with each other, and talking about the van and how much it means to both of us, and connecting through an equal mindset. And if you go back to my first video, this channel was about connecting with people of like minds, and I got to do that. And that's pretty amazing. That's pretty awesome. And, you know, like guys like Will and Gary that I collabed with, you know, those are awesome people that are in this community to show love, to show support, to show their talent. And the fact that I got to share time with them and time with that is amazing. And, you know, it really it makes me almost emotional to think of that love. And so anyways, guys, I'm gonna get my eyes back on the road before I get pulled over. So I just want to give you a little ride along here for the last moments of me and the jitterbug. I'm gonna introduce you to Ashlee here in a minute, and then I'm gonna wrap up with a little bit more about why I've been missing for so long. So alright guys, this isn't the end of the video. This is just goodbye for right now, and love you guys. Be right back. Working, yeah. Alright guys, so like I said earlier, selling the van today, and the van is officially gone, so I want to introduce you to the van's new owner. This is Ashlee. Say hi, Ashlee.
Hi, guys.
Ashlee is awesome, and that's why I chose her. I didn't choose her, but I'm going to say that I chose her to get the van. Like I said earlier, when you know the right person's going to take care of it for you, you pick them. So she is about to go on an awesome adventure, and I'm not going to get too far into it because I want you to go to her channel and watch the adventure on her channel. So what's your channel again?
It's Tootsie Rolling Stone Travel.
Tootsie Rolling Stone Travel. So there'll be a link in the bio below. So check it out and follow her travels, and make sure to keep following mine, because like I said, this isn't the end. This is just a new beginning. So everything will be going on. But yeah, enjoy the van. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Not that it went to such a good person. It's gonna get it such good use. So all right, I'll see y'all later. There it goes. There goes the van. Alright guys, so fast forward like a day and a half from my last clip that you saw, and sorry for this awful lighting and stuff. Just got crazy the last day and a half after I last made my clip with Ashlee when she was here picking up the van. So, but anyways, so yeah, I did sell the van, and that was on Monday, so now it is Wednesday. So we're like a day and a half later, and I just wanted to kind of wrap up and, you know, explain a little bit more about where I've been and what's going on. So yeah, in October, well, let's rewind, the end of September, I was approached by a representative in the community who runs the organization that oversees our county's homeless shelter. Now, when the shelter had opened a couple years ago, I had applied to work there and had not gotten a job. So she contacted me to let me know that the program director position was open, so the head of the facility was open. So I went in the end of September, I interviewed for the job, and I got a call at the beginning of October with a job offer. So, you know, previously I talked about I worked in healthcare, I was a sales representative, and I did case management in healthcare. Well, at the beginning of October, I walked away from that, and I took over my home county's homeless shelter as the director. So I kind of walked in. The shelter had been without anyone in charge for quite some time, and, you know, kind of just dove in. And, you know, between that and we've been having a really brutal winter here in Pennsylvania, that's been my life. So, yeah, so for the last, I guess it's almost 4 months now, I have been the active executive director of the shelter, pretty much doing everything to keep the doors open and take care of the people and get them the help they need and try to get them back on their feet. You know, it was a pay cut. It was, you know, a change from where I was, but it felt completely right. So that's where I've been for the last 4 months. And that's pretty much it. You know, I've devoted and thrown my life into this new position that I'm in and this new journey that I'm on. And you know, it got called a little crazy when I first left behind, you know, my corporate America job to go work in the trenches of social services, but you know, sometimes change or the right direction is right in front of you or right around the next corner, and you don't know it until you do it. So anyways, well, I'm gonna wrap the video up here. So yeah, that's pretty much all the updates. Talked about, you know, you're with me when I sold the van, talked about where I've been, talked about things. What's to come now? I'm already looking at another project. I actually already have messages out to a few different people regarding the kind of vehicle that's going to be my new and improved kind of mobile life 2.0 project. So already reached out to a few people, have a few vehicles that I'm looking at. I'm not going to get too far into it because, you know, I want to share that in the video as I go out and do this. But the things you've heard me talk about, the things you've seen me do with this channel and where it's going to go, don't think that me selling the van and disappearing for a few months is the end all for this. This is really just a springboard to a whole new direction and a whole new pathway to really actually, you know, getting where, you know, not always is the pathway to where you want to be straight. You know, it's definitely zigzagged, and, you know, I've zigged and zagged, and so I'm going to keep going and keep getting the goals achieved that I want to achieve and getting to where I want to be. And I really appreciate everyone coming along with me. And finally, you know, 112 subscribers. Thank you so much. I know some of you have commented and said, what's going on with the van? What's going on with you? You know, I'm sorry I've been gone so long, but thank you so much for 112 subscribers. Yeah, like I said in the earlier clip, in YouTube standard, that's less than nothing, but to me, that's everything. And thank you so much. I really, really, really appreciate the support and the help. Hang in with me, like, share, and subscribe to these videos. It's just the beginning, and it's going to go on from here. I have some big things in the works, as well as like I said, a whole new project in the works. So I really look forward to taking you guys along on that. So again, thank you guys for everything. I love y'all. Good luck to Ashlee. Make sure you subscribe to her channel, watch her videos. Her info will be down below. But again, thank you guys so much, and